the heart of the Whispering Woods, a small squirrel named Sienna lived in a tall oak tree. Though she had plenty of food, she felt lonely. The other animals were busy preparing for winter, and Sienna had no one to talk to. One day, she heard a tiny voice crying nearby. She followed the sound and found a baby bird that had fallen from its nest. Without hesitation, Sienna carefully lifted the bird onto her back and climbed up to return it to its home. The mother bird chirped with joy, and for the first time, Sienna felt warmth in her heart. A few days later, Sienna went to the river to collect acorns when she saw a young deer named Dario struggling to drink. The river had dried up and Dario looked exhausted. Sienna quickly thought of an idea. She gathered large leaves and used them to scoop water from a small puddle nearby. Slowly, she brought the water to Dario. The grateful deer drank eagerly and smiled at Sienna. "You are very kind," he said. "If you ever need help, call for me." Sienna beamed with happiness, knowing she had made a new friend. One windy afternoon, Sienna heard a rustling sound near the bushes. She peeked inside and saw a hedgehog named Hugo trapped under a fallen branch. Hugo whimpered, unable to move. Sienna tried pushing the branch, but it was too heavy. Remembering Dario's promise, she called out to him. Within moments, Dario arrived and used his strong antlers to lift the branch. Hugo rolled free and thanked them both. "I'll help you anytime you need me," Hugo said, feeling grateful. Sienna smiled, realizing that kindness always comes back in unexpected ways. One evening, dark clouds covered the sky, and a storm raged through the forest. Trees shook violently, and the wind howled. Sienna, Dario, and Hugo rushed to take shelter in a cave, but they saw a family of rabbits stranded under a weak tree. Without thinking twice, the three friends worked together. Sienna guided the rabbits, Dario cleared the path, and Hugo dug a small tunnel for the little ones to crawl through. Finally, the rabbits reached safety just as the storm grew stronger. "We couldn't have done it without you," the mother rabbit said, hugging them all. The next morning, the storm had passed, and the sun shone brightly. The animals of Whispering Woods gathered to thank Sienna, Dario, and Hugo for their kindness. "You have shown us the true meaning of friendship and compassion," the wise old owl said. From that day on, the animals helped one another more than ever before. Sienna, once lonely, now had many friends who cared for her. She realized that a single act of kindness could create a beautiful chain of love and support. The Whispering Woods had truly become a forest of kindness,